Good morning from your MPHS TNT crew. I am Chandler Curry.
It's your boy Nata.
And these are your announcements for Friday, January 20th. Please stand for the pledges to the American flag and the Texas flag. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. And now for the announcements. Seniors. Senior superlative photos will be taken through the next couple of weeks. To check your time in class period, go to room 401 and see Mr. Witten. If you have a conflict with that time, you will need to let Mr. Witten know in advance. Tigers Got Talent. It's time once again for the annual Tigers Got Talent show. Students and staff, if you want to display your talents in music, dance, band, drama, etc., see Mr. Witten in room 401 to sign up. The talent show will be held Thursday, February 9th at 6 o'clock in the auditorium. Prizes will be awarded to the top 3 student finishers.
Juniors. Parent and student volunteers are needed to work at the Hospice Ball on Saturday, February 4th. This is a fundraiser for the junior class that helps pay for prom. Come by room 224 and talk to Ms. Roth to sign up. Also, class dues must be paid by Friday, March 10th in order to attend prom for no extra charge. See Ms. Roth in room 224 to find out what you owe. Black Hawk Landing. Today, during both lunches, the Army Reserve Aviation Command will be here on the practice football field. At 11, they will land a UH-60 Black Hawk helicopter. During the lunches, students will be able to ask the crew and recruiters questions as well as get up close to the chopper.
Sports. A Tiger and Lady Tiger track interest meeting for athletes and parents will be held next Wednesday at 5 o'clock p.m. in the field house. If for some reason you cannot attend, please see Coach Stanage or Coach Williams. Both the boys and girls basketball teams are back in action tonight. The girls visit Greenville while the boys are at home. Games begin at 5 o'clock. Girls soccer is in the Longview tournament this weekend while the boys are at Lufkin. TNT reporter Fernando Monroy interviewed members of the soccer team about their season so far.
Yo, it is your boy Nana from TNT. Today we got some of our soccer players here. Introduce yourselves. Tell them what you play. Tell them the position you play.
Your boy Nata. I play forward.
It's your boy Esteban. I play holding mid. Your boy Drama, keeper.
Alright, how's the season gone so far, guys? How's it going?
It's pretty good. What's our record?
Like 6-1-3.
6-1-3.
3 ties.
Ooh. Yeah, so I heard y'all won last tournament. Is that correct?
Yeah, you
Yes,
know.
sir. First
place. Alright, so you got an upcoming tournament this week, tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. We leave tomorrow.
We leave tomorrow at Lufkin.
Hopefully we do good. You already know. We're going to try our best.
And what's the expectations for the rest of the season?
Win district and keep
Max
going.
effort.
Max effort.
Alright, boys, you heard it here. Soccer players, we love them.
Cheerleaders. The MPHS cheerleaders went to the first UIL Spirit Championship competition in Fort Worth last week and came back home ranked 12th out of the 112 Class 5A teams in the state of Texas. During Tuesday's preliminaries, cheerleaders competed in 3 separate categories: band dance, fight song, and crowd leading. MPHS played 2nd overall in band dance and 19th overall in preliminaries, which placed them in the top 20 to move on to finals. For the finals, the cheer squad performed a 3-minute routine typical of a sideline at a football game. They performed band dance first, moved to an offense or defense chant, led the crowd in cheers, and then finished with the MPHS fight song. TNT reporter Julia Martinez interviewed Coach Broach about the performance. Also, we have a video of the cheer performance after the interview. Thank you for your attention.
And have an awesome weekend.
Hey, it's Julia from TNT, and I'm here with
Mrs. Broach.
Okay, I know y'all had a competition last week, so how did y'all do?
All right, the cheerleaders went to the UIL Spirit Championship in Fort Worth last week, And all day Tuesday, we had to compete in 3 separate categories, and it was a long day of events. We had to do our band dance, our fight song, and crowd leading. There were 112 teams in our 5A division, and our goal was to make top 20. And we, later that night, Tuesday night, it was announced that we made the top 20 finals. So that was our goal, to get in top 20. So we were able to beat all of those schools and make it to the top 20. So then we kind of had to go in that night and the next morning. We looked over our score sheets, looked at things we needed to work on, things we needed to fix, and we made those changes, and we competed in the top 20. And then we scored number 12 out of all of those schools. So one of the top, placed number 12th in 5A for all of the schools in the state of Texas. So super, super proud.
That is good. How does it feel to beat 100 teams?
It's amazing. The look on the girls' faces. There were tears, there were screams, laughter, celebration, just to see their faces, to realize that, you know, little old Mount Pleasant can come in. It was our first year competing, and going against a lot of those Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, those schools where there's lots of high schools. They're 5A, they've cheered their entire life, and to see our girls come out there and compete and do their absolute best and make it, you know, to be the number 12th team and beat 100 other teams is amazing. And in fact, our band dance routine was the second highest score in the state of Texas. And so that in itself is an amazing accomplishment also.
Pleasant touches. Please welcome Mount Pleasant High School. The Tigers need to make a stop to seal the win.